Year 10 with the Rams is approaching the end, but it's been a very rocky road so far. After an 8-0 start, we've lost 4 out of our last 6 games. The injuries have had a huge impact on this season as well. We've missed Trevor Offord for those last 6 weeks. He does return this week, but in turn, we also lose Darius Richards and Warren Terry, and one of our rookie receivers, Denar McCollum. So you get one guy back, you lose 3, 2 of which are key defensive starters. Now we have 2 straight games against teams right around 500, and if we lose any of these games going forward, then we are in danger of losing out on the 1 seed. We still have it, but we are now 10-4 like 3 other teams in the NFC. So we got to be really careful moving forward here. And in terms of contract negotiations, Kennedy is the last guy that's waiting for an extension. Jesse Wagner is still in negotiations, but he is asking for a lot of money. And I'm honestly planning on franchise tagging him more so than offering a 5-year mega deal, because he's going to want more money than we are going to be able to offer him. But for Candidate, he is going to want around $20 million a season, and he is having quite the year. He's having a career year in terms of tackles for loss and sacks, already over 10, when only had 15 combined in his first 3 years. So he's definitely stepped up, and he's played a bigger role this year. So losing him could be a big hit to our defense. So I'm going to think about restructuring contracts and see if we can make up some money to potentially bring both guys back. That might also allow us, through the restructuring, to potentially go after a new number 1 receiver, or to go after Trevor Offord and give him a big deal if we can make up that much money. But I really don't think that we're going to be able to restructure that much. We could at least create some where we can bring back Wagner and Candidate and still acquire a couple of free agent pickups and also have a solid draft, because we still have, I believe, our 1st and 2nd round picks this year. Might be missing our 3rd and 4th pick or something like that. But gotta start thinking about those Trevor Offord replacements, because he's probably not going to return next season. But the 7-7 Patriots come into SoFi trying to get over 500. We are trying to stay in first place in the conference. Here we go in week 16, folks. And looking down below, Damon Craig has led the Broncos to a 9-6 record. We'll see if they end up making the postseason. But for us, we're going to keep tabs on the Packers, Buccaneers, and Giants, the other 3 10-4 teams in the NFC. We'll see if those teams play before us, and if so, whether or not they're going to win their games. Because if they lose, that will give us some nice breathing room. But cannot afford to rely on other teams to get things done. We have got to win this game. We got Trevor Offord back in this one. On the first play, he gets the target, and he's open down the field, and he is gone! What a return for Trevor Offord! 80 yards to the house on the first play from scrimmage. Welcome back. We've been missing this guy for 6 weeks, and he immediately makes a huge play in his return. It's gonna suck to lose this guy. The Douglas PAT makes it 7-0 Rams. That is the 2nd time this year that we have started with the ball and scored on the first play from scrimmage. I think it's the 2nd time in the past 3 or 4 weeks or something like that. The Patriots take over. Solid return here up to the 30-yard line. And they will start with it at the 30. And they still have Mac Jones as their quarterback after all these years. We are a decade into the series, and he is still QB1. He's thrown more picks than Wagner and 14 less touchdowns this year. Their offense has been one of the worst. So looking for a defense to bounce back after a really horrible game against Buffalo in our last game. First play, it's knocked away by Daniel Levy. Rams showing pressure. Linebackers back off. Floated outside and caught. What a throw by Jones. And he links up with the other Jones, Sergio Jones, for a 32-yard pickup. The Patriots get in plus territory after just 2 plays. Will Bernard on the ground. Not a whole lot, coming off an 81-yard performance, plus 1 touchdown in their previous game. Gonna go back through the air, outside the numbers, and inches short. 3rd down coming up. Like 2 inches out, they're gonna give it to Bernard. He's got the first down, plus some more inside the 20. And the Patriots are showing some real signs of life to open up this ball game, trying to answer back to our big opening play with one of their own drives. Bernard on the ground, finds a hole, gets past a couple of defenders, and it's brought down by Daniel Levy. Good pocket for Jones. Now he's flushed out and still completes it up to the 4. He's already completed passes to 4 different receivers. Pressure coming from behind, and he's taken down by Jonathan Dotson. Without Darius Richards, we need these 2 safeties, George Vance and Jonathan Dotson, to step up here and give the rest of our secondary some help, because Damon Johnston being our number 1 and Stroud as our number 2 corner, that's not going to bode well against these receivers. New England backed up to their own 13, or to our 13-yard line, excuse me. Jones dumps it. Bernard, not a whole lot. Here we go. 3rd down. Pressure coming. Jones escapes it. He's scanning. He's taken off, and he slides. How did Jones even escape that pressure? I don't know. But it brings up 4th and goal. And out comes a lefty kicker. You don't see this very often. But a good job by our defense to hold them to 3. We almost got a hand out there. No, there's a flag down. It's a late penalty. We disrupt the kicker. Brian Stewart starting for the injured Warren Terry. And it's 1st and goal at the 2. We didn't even touch him. We didn't touch the guy. If we did, it would have been a blocked field goal. Play action. Jones going backwards. Raheem Finch with the loss of yardage. 8-yard sack. Empty look on 2nd down. Jones, incomplete over the middle. Missing it for Sergio Jones. It's 3rd and goal again. Can we keep these guys out of the end zone and force another field goal attempt? Bernard in the backfield in pass protection. No, it's a screen. Good blocking, but Jonathan Dotson comes out of the end zone and makes a tackle. And now they're further back than on their first field goal attempt. Let's not do it this time, Stewart. From the 5. The field goal is up and good. The offense comes back out for their 2nd drive after a lengthy one by the Patriots takes off like 6 minutes off the clock. First play, it's David Jackson on the 8-yard reception. Show and run here. We're going to pass instead. Play action and dropped by Parson to bring up 3rd and 2. Don't see him drop many of those contested catches, but he does there. He is 31 years old after all. Allen finds a hole on his first carry. First down run goes for 9. Back through the air. David Jackson over the middle. Gain of 6. I did put Trevor Offord back in the slot, by the way, so he's back to the role that he was playing the last couple of seasons where he's really coming to his own. No real positive yardage there for Aitchen, and that is going to bring up another 3rd down. We're going to give him the chance to run it. Good hesitation, and he finds the hole for a first down. A look down below, by the way, the Bills lose their second game in 3 weeks against the Cardinals of all teams. So they win 25-24 after destroying us last week. Allen can't hang on. From the 47, good pocket for Wagner, and he just put that one a bit too out in front. 4 wide here on third down, need 10 for a first. Wagner, throwing against pressure, completes it to Jackson to keep the drive alive. There was some tight coverage there as well. But a good job, a good throw by Wagner. And now trips top at the screen. On the last play of the quarter, David Parson hauls it in this time. And that will get us to quarter's end. We flip field and start at the Patriots 24 here in the second. Wagner picked off on the first play. And that's going to be a pick six unless we can catch up. Achane has his tackle broken, and Parsons saves the pick six. Christian Gonzalez was like 3 yards in front of the targeted receiver on that play, and Wagner still threw it. David Jackson the target, and Wagner just a horrible throw. And after 4 picks in the first 2 weeks, and none between the like middle 6 weeks of the season, he's now thrown 3, I believe, in the past 3 weeks. Not what you want to see, and that gets rid of a potential scoring drive. Patriots take over at the 29-yard line, and they're going backwards. Carl Graham with the sack. That knocks him just out of field goal range, but still a couple plays left here to get the first down. Now from the 40-yard line, play action, pressure coming against Jones, and he throws a strike for a nice chunk of yardage. That's the second grab for Walton. There were like 5 Rams that got through the offensive line there, but 3rd and 12. Jones stumps it off. What was that ankle by Frank Drummond? That was horrible. That could have been a loss of yardage. Instead, it's going to be a field goal to make it a 1-point game for New England. Allen comes out for the field goal attempts. This one from about 42 or 43. It's up and good. Every pick that Wagner throws seems to be incredibly costly every time. He has like never not thrown an inconsequential interception. That one's caught. Trevor Offord once again makes a play. He's gone. Another 80-yard score. He just mossed Gonzalez. I gotta do whatever I can to bring him back. Like, after seeing these plays by him here in this one, we can't afford to lose this guy. The offense is completely different with him on the field in a good way. What a play by number 5 once again. And we're back up by a touchdown score. The PAT from Douglas is through the uprights. The Patriots take over at their 23-yard line. Rams bring 4 on first down. Bernard gets the dump off, but it only goes for 1. Mac Jones, though, 8 for 10 through the air. Got to do a better job with the secondary and forcing some incompletions here. And the pressure has been consistent. We've already got 3 sacks in this game, but Jones has honestly done a pretty good job throwing against it. 3rd and 6, though, after that short gain. We force a 3 and outs. Play action, and coming through, it's Tremaine Kennedy with the sack, his 12th on the season. His career year continues in week 16. And we force a Patriots punt. 2 targets, 2 receptions, 159 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Trevor. Offord. He's putting together a Randy Moss level of performance here. That is just absurd. Play fake on 1st and 10. And off the mark for Jackson, who had a step on his defender. A couple of missed opportunities here by Jesse Wagner. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 42. A really good starting field position for the Rams on this drive. There's a hole for Allen. He sets up 3rd and short. Offord there in the slot, top of your screen. Wagner, once again, puts too much in front of his receiver, man. That's now 3 horrible misses by Wagner, 2 of which are like a 3-yard throw. Gotta stop missing those kinds of throws, man. Those are costly. Good punt by Lauderdale. It's not gonna bounce out, though. It'll be a touchback. So from the 20, 80 yards to potentially tie the game for New England. Kind of wasted that 3 and out by our defense, though. And they do it again. Chips bottom of the screen for the Patriots. We bring 3. Bernard gets the dump off, and Quincy Basnight is there to drop him. Bernard's got 4 receptions for 8 yards. They're going right back to him. He gets around 5. Another 3rd down for New England. Sergio Jones in motion. Rams bring 4. Pass is complete. And traffic. And that is Hadley, who has yet to appear until this play. So that's now, what, 6 different receivers with a reception for the Patriots. Jones completes it once again to Bernard. That's now his 6th reception. He's got half of them. Down below, the Niners lead the Seahawks 10-7. Big gain. It's Hadley on the outside, inside the Rams' 30-yard line. Mac Jones, 13 for 15. Despite constant pressure and 4 sacks, we are doing a terrible job in pass coverage. We are really missing Richards right now. Jones stumps it off. How many of these are they going to have? They're going to keep it through the air. It's complete over the middle. Hadley all of a sudden getting a lot more involved on this drive. Just inside the red zone. 3rd and shorts. They're going to throw it again. Outside and completes. New set of downs for New England. We bring 5. Jones crossbody throw. It's complete for a touchdown. This guy has not made 1 bad throw. That's crazy. It's Mac Jones. He has only 16 touchdowns on the season. And right now, he is absolutely lighting us up. They did not go for 2, so we still lead by 1. Under 2 to play here in the half. All 3 timeouts for both teams. Trevor Offord, his 3rd reception, goes for 5. Would love to end this first half in the opposite way that we usually do. Would love to get some more points on the board here and add to our cushion. That's caught again. Trevor Offord for the 1st down. Up to our 34-yard line. 178 yards in the first half. We'll stay out there on 1st and 10. Over the middle, David Parson across the 50. We burn our first timeouts. Pressure coming off the edge, and Wagner's going down. How is it every game there is always at least one play where there is an unblocked defender? These tackles have got to figure it out, man. Both Farrow and Kevin Campbell have done it multiple times this season, and we just took off 30 seconds off the clock. We still have 2 timeouts. What are we thinking here? Incomplete for Jackson. Why would you not burn a timeout there and save some time for yourself? I don't understand. Instead, it's 3rd down. 21 seconds to go, and we're just going to, I guess, accept the fact that we're not going to score. Why do we always do this? Just try for once. Instead, we're going to halftime in a 1-point game. if this defense does not force incompletions against Mac Jones, we've already sacked again 4 times in this first half, on track for 8. If we still lose, that is crazy. But Mac Jones is just simply dealing. Not much you can do if you're not going to play good pass coverage. It's still 10-7 in favor of the Niners in that matchup. Will Pollard only 1 completion approaching halftime. What is going on there in Seattle? 10 runs for Kenneth Walker. And then at MetLife, you got the Jets up 21-0 over the Patrick Mahomes-led Ravens. And the Jets are 4-10, but a dominant first half has them in front. We already saw this score. Arizona took down the now 13-2 Bills 25-24, which is not going to be good because we have not secured this division yet. And if the Cardinals keep on winning, then we have to keep winning too. And just like last game, the opposition starts with the football here in this third quarter. Need our defense to really show me something here and force like a 3-and-out or something. Bernard's got a hole. He's taken down by Johnston. Ruiz showing blitz. He sags off, and Candidate takes down Bernard for no gain to bring up 3rd down and 4. Quick throw. Incomplete. Try to fit it to a tight window. And Hadley can't hang on. We got the opening stop. Now it's the offense's turn to take advantage of a 3-and-out. Got to put points on the board here. Start just shy of her 40. Harry Kaysen outside. Gets some solid blocking. Makes a man miss. And is up to the 44 on his first carry. Also, look down below. The Vikings jumped to 6-9 on the year. Did not realize how bad they were, but they've fallen off after falling to us in that overtime game. Stoudemire finally shows up and makes his first reception. It goes for a big 24-yard chunk. Up to their 32. Trips bottom of the screen. Offord back in the slot on this play. We dump it for Parson for only 1. Trying to spread the defense on 2nd down. Offord. That would have been his 3rd touchdown, but Offord or Wagner, I keep calling him Offord. Wagner overthrew it. Come on, man. Too many of these throws he is missing. And that one is extremely costly because now it's 3rd and 9. He steps up and overthrows another one. It was open. Wagner, come on, man. Do you want a contract or not? That is absolutely killer. 2 huge missed throws. Now a 4th and 9 field goal from Douglas. From 47 yards out, it's good. We lead by 4, but could be up by 2 scores if our quarterback could complete his passes. Second drive for the Patriots here in the second half starts from their 20. Through the air, and picked off by Daniel Levy. He jumps the route. That's his first pick of the season. Ever since we changed our playbook to Pittsburgh, he has had a lot less picks, and our corners have picked up a lot more. But in this one, he just read Jones's eyes the whole way, and we take over in New England territory. What a play by the anchor of this defense. Inside the red zone on 1st and 10. We got to put this one in the end zone for sure. First play, hit as he threw. Wagner had an online throw, but knocked away by Johnson in coverage. That's the 2nd time they've had an unblocked defender get to our quarterback. That's twice in this game. Happened, I think, 3 times against Buffalo. Got to figure this out, man. Same play, though, essentially, and Jackson hauls it in for a gain of 8 yards. 3rd and 2 from the 10. Please keep this drive alive. It is key to getting this win. Clean pockets and caught. Stoudemire hangs on to set up 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Harry Kaysen checks in behind Jerry Barnett, the fullback. He'll get the carry. He cuts it on the outside, but does not get anything. 23 runs to 7, or 23 passes to 7 runs for the Rams. Very different approach than we're used to. We're usually running the ball as much as we pass it, but it's not the case in this game. And now we got 3rd and goal. 3 yards out. We're going to run it again, and we're going backwards. Allen backed up to the 5, and we are unable to put the ball in the end zone. And the door is still open for the Patriots to make their way back into the lead, because we have to settle for another field goal. The offense kind of losing some steam here in the 3rd quarter. A couple of miscues are really costing us right now. We could be up by like 17 points right now or something. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Patriots have done nothing on offense at all in the half. Defense doing a great job starting out, but they get to Bernard on the outside. That's his best run, and now he's shaken up. You got Levy in the zone now. Go right back to the ground. And Green checks in for a 5-yard pickup, so I guess he's their backup. Going to go through the air now. Quick throw, and it's caught. These receivers are not dropping these contested catches right now. Hadley now 5 receptions after not a single one on their first 3 drives. All of a sudden is getting way more involved here. First down and drop this time. That's their first drop of the game. They are across midfield, however. Jones trying to take off. That was a designed run. Not used to seeing that for a guy as slow as Jones. They lose 3 yards on the play to bring up 3rd down. Levy brings pressure and takes him down. Daniel Levy, what a game. A pick and now a sack. Our 5th on New England. This 3rd quarter defense is showing me a lot of signs of what this defense was doing before that Bills game. So, good stuff there. 2:25 to go in the quarter. We take over up by a touchdown. But a long way to go on this drive. At our 16-yard line. Now a 7-yard gain to David Jackson. And keep throwing the ball. This one's hauled in. Stoudemire picks up the 1st down. That gets us over 300 yards on offense. Demarius Allen sheds a tackler. And gets around 7 yards on his carry. He's not hurt, I don't hope. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He'll stay in. Harry Kaysen comes in on 2nd down. And he will not get the outside carry. It's a keeper for Wagner, and that was the wrong idea. That was the wrong play call in general. Regardless of what we chose to do there on that play, that was going to be a loss of yardage. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Need 6 yards for a 1st down, and we're going to get it with David Parson. We go to the 4th, driving, and up by 7. 11 minutes to go in regulation. We're 60 yards out from a touchdown here. A field goal would be nice as well. It would make it a 2-score game, which I think right now you are pulling for either of those results. Just want to put some kind of points on the board here. On the 45, Allen sees a hole and gets the 1st down. We are into New England territory once again. Play action on 1st down. Dumped off for Allen. Not a whole lot. Gonna keep it through the air. Go to protection for Wagner, and Parson is wide open for a 1st down. Just enough, and now Jesse Wagner over 300 passing yards. I've kind of gotten used to being below that mark with this Niners playbook, but those 2 big Offord touchdowns and some relatively consistent drives here, We are stacking up the passing yards, although we do lose 2 on that run by Allen. Back to the 39-yard line, probably just outside of field goal range for our rookie kicker. We're going to hand it off. Harry Kaysen inside the 35. Trying to keep it alive on 3rd down. Offord has to go to ground to corral the reception. 4th and 3 from the 30. And we will take the field goal, which I think is the smart move. Lead by 2 scores with under 7 to go. It's up and through the uprights. Glenn Douglas perfect here in Week 16. Patriots running out of time to get on the board here in the second half. Green gets the carry to start this drive. We are a top 3 turnover-worthy defense. Got 1 so far today. Would love to get a second pick off of Jones or a fumble off a sack or something. First down, Patriots. Jones down 19 for 24 through the air. That's just the second grab for Sergio Jones. He had the first catch for them in this game and has gone quiet since then. Ball fake on first down. It's dumped off for Green. They're really taking their sweet time on this drive. Jones has to come back for it. 8 yards on that one. 3rd down and 2. It's 4-down territory the rest of the way for the Patriots. 2 yards to go. They're going to throw it. It's caught. They've already taken like 3 minutes off the clock here. What is the game plan for the Patriots, man? All these short throws are not going to cut it. Now they're going no huddle, but it's too late. Going to have to hope for a touchdown plus an onside kick or something. That's incomplete. Johnston, the man in coverage. Overthrown by Mac Jones, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Good pocket for Jones, but he throws it right to Ruiz. There is the second pick that I was asking for. Both linebackers cut off routes and jump in front for interceptions. Carlos Ruiz in the 4th quarter makes a big play. That's the Mac Jones I know. Just got to cement the victory here on this possession. Under 3.5 to play. Nice late block by Teal, and Allen has a huge hole. 6 yards per carry on 10 here in this one. Out of the 2-minute warning. Right back on the ground. Allen finds another lane. 1 yard left on 3rd down. Patriots use their first timeout. Allen's got the first inside the 15-yard line. They use their second timeout. We should look to score this, though, just to confirm the victory. Gonna hand it off again. Now they're out of timeouts. 14 yards out. At least we'll get a field goal here on this drive. We're going to throw it on 3rd and 8. What are we doing here? End zone. It's hauled in. David Jackson with a 4th quarter touchdown as the cherry on top of this Week 16 win. I'm surprised we just threw the ball, though. What is it with us in 3rd down throws when we should probably just be running the clock out and taking field goals? I mean, I'll take a touchdown, no doubt. But curious play call there. Booth review, he definitely got both feet in. Come on. The refs confirmed the call. Douglas's kick makes it a 30-point game for the offense. And Trevor Offord's return. His impact just cannot be overstated. The Rams win in dominant fashion thanks to a very strong second half performance. A shutout by our defense and a solid 16 points in the last 2 quarters. We ultimately put up over 400 yards of offense in this win. And outside of the pick, Wagner was pretty solid. Had a couple of key missed throws. I'm not sure the rating is that deserved, but a couple of key misses. But he still played well in total. Over 320 yards, 3 touchdowns, 20 for 30 passing. But Mac Jones, 73% completion percentage. Just threw 2 picks. We sacked him 6 times. By the end of things, solid day on the ground here for Demarius Allen. Really proud of him. But how about Trevor Offord? He came back in a big way. 2 touchdowns, 36 yards per reception. That is hard to accomplish. 2 huge touchdowns on his 2 first carries back with the Rams. And on defense, we had a lot of sacks. We had 1 sack for 6 different players. Daniel Levy, Jonathan Dotson, Tremaine Kennedy, Quincy Basnight, Carl Graham, and Raheem Finch all get involved. 2 TFLs for Daniel Levy as well, plus the pick. Ruiz had 1. And what a great day for both sides of the ball. Douglas 6 for 6 on kicks here in this game. You were emphatic about sticking to the pass this week, and your confidence was rewarded with a big day. Can you speak to that? Gotta have faith in your guys. Wagner is pleased to bounce back from last week's sack fest. +5 morale for our quarterback. And the entire O-line gets +5 pass block power and pass block finesse for our next game, which will be against the Detroit Lions. And they are going to be 8-7 coming in, so they won their Week 16 game. Did not see the scores of the other games, but we have secured the division now with that win. And the Buccaneers have now surpassed us because they also won. The Giants won. The Packers lost. All 4 teams have secured playoff spots, but the Buccaneers, I am assuming, have had more NFC wins so far than we do, so they now surpass us for the 1 seed. So these games down the stretch become a lot more important now, with the Lions trying to secure a wild card spot. And that is who we face in our next game. Gonna wrap up the regular season next time around, folks. We're gonna close the episode here, but not after a couple of episode-ending contracts. In terms of who's costing us the most money next season, it looks like Quincy Basnight has quite a big cap hit that kind of drops off in 2034, so we can probably restructure his contract and free up cap space to give us some more breathing room to be able to sign candidate and maybe Trevor Offord in the market. But I keep talking about that, but it's probably not going to happen. You restructure. We free up $7 million cap space this season. Let's do it. That gives us breathing room to also offer candidate and save a whole lot of cap room. This actually gives us a whole lot more room than I was expecting. We now got 27 mil or 28 mil left in the cap if we offer both Wagner and candidate these contracts. So we'll start off by going up by like 5 or 6 ticks here. And hopefully candidate takes it, but he does really not have any interest. He's going to want a lot of money. And so is Jesse Wagner. I'm down to offer him this deal. We've made the NFC Championship game 2 years in a row. We're looking like a strong team once again with a healthy squad. But he again wants a massive contract. So we'll offer a little bit more than last time. 5 years. Massive contract, $242 million in total. And he still wants more. And one last thing. How did Trevor Offord not win Player of the Week for that performance? Did somebody have a better week than him? I'm not sure I believe that. In-season awards, weekly awards, week 16. They gave it to a running back that had 3 touchdowns and 143 on the ground. Are you kidding me? Over a guy that had 185 receiving yards with 2 80-yard touchdowns? That doesn't make any sense. That is so undeserved for that Marsh guy, who was also part of the Buccaneers, by the way. If you're curious about Jesse Wagner, he's number 2 in passing touchdowns this year. The rating is still really solid. Trevor Offord 12 touchdowns despite missing 6 weeks. He's insane. 11-4 with 2 games left, including one against the 3-12 Niners. Got to win out, finish the year strong, and hopefully secure the 1 seed once again. Offense top 3, defense top 5 points-wise. Got a big test here against the Lions and Quinston Gales next time around. We've seen this team a lot recently, and they aren't an easy team to beat. So, a big game next time, folks, to wrap up our season. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and give your feedback as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.